Hi everybody, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast. I just want to take a second and thank all of my subscribers. Thank you for all of your support, all of your likes, all of your shares, all of your comments. If you are interested in a private reading, please just click on my website. I do have it linked below in the description bar. Lastly, I am on social media, so I am now on Facebook. If you're interested in liking my page on Facebook, please do. I am also on Instagram, and if you are interested in receiving a daily Oracle guidance message, I do draw and upload a daily Oracle guidance card every single day to my Instagram account. So if you're interested in that, then please head over and follow me on Instagram. Oh, and one last thing, for these general tarot forecasts, you should always be sure to watch not only your sun sign, but also your moon sign and your rising sign. If you happen to not know what your moon or rising sign are, I do have linked in the description bar below a website that actually can calculate that for you for free. So I wish you all a wonderful week. Just stay tuned for the reading. Hi Taurus, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for the week of June 6th through the 12th. This is for Taurus Sun, Taurus Moon, and Taurus Rising signs. Okay, Taurus, and at the bottom of the deck I have the moon. Okay, so the moon can represent you being incredibly intuitive this week, that's for sure. Maybe receiving those psychic messages, having some very vivid dreams. But honestly, Taurus, the moon is my least favorite energy out of the entire deck. Yes, you might be more intuitive and more psychic, but for some of you, and it's kind of being confirmed with this energy here of the Eight of Swords, for some of you, you are going to experience some sort of confusion. The moon, when something is not known, when something is kind of left up in the air, when there's some sort of uncertainty surrounding a particular situation, Taurus, this is the energy that can come in sometimes with the energy of the moon. The moon represents the unknown. And it can bring in that confusing, foggy energy is what I call it. It just adds confusion to the situation. But along with that confusion, the moon can also bring with it a lot of fear-based energies, a lot of unnecessary worrying, anxiety, and things along that nature. Some energies that aren't always the most pleasant. So that's why, honestly, it's my least favorite energy. Now, of course, because this is a general forecast, not all Taurians are going to experience confusion. For some Taurians, you're going to be just maybe incredibly intuitive this week. I can see here that the overall energy is the Knight of Pentacles. So the Knight of Pentacles is the only knight, and this is really good because well, first of all, let me continue. He's the only knight who's always quite successful. So he doesn't rush into a situation, and therefore, you know, he knows what he's getting into, and the outcome is always a happy one. And he's the only knight who's ever always successful, and it's because he's a planner. It's because he's thorough. It's because he's detail-oriented, and he moves at a pace that he's comfortable with. He's very cautious, and he's very careful. He's quite strategic. So because he's so much of a planner is why, you know, things normally work in his favor. He also, though, Taurus, represents a slower forward-moving energy. So he's moving forward, and sometimes when this energy is present, it can even sometimes feel as though like we're not moving forward, but you actually are. You are slowly but surely getting to your goal. And I think that Spirit is showing you know, Taurians that this week actually quite well. They're showing you that you're going to be successful here, but for some of you, you're just simply moving at a slower pace. And things for some of you might feel a little confusing, but just know this energy will pass. So we do see you actually moving towards success. We have the Chariot, which is the ultimate victory card. It's you being empowered, you being in control, Taurus, and you are literally moving towards success. We have the Six of Wands here, which is victory, triumph, success, you feeling quite confident, feeling proud of yourself. And with the Chariot, it's the Phoenix literally rising up from the ashes. So you rising up, for some of you, from a difficult situation, and you moving forward. You are moving towards success and victory. But for some of you, because this energy of the Knight of Pentacles is here, it might be a little bit of an ongoing process. It might just be happening at a at a slower pace. And for some of you, this could have something to do with a decision, because we have the Two of Wands underneath the Six of Wands. And the Two of Wands is really talking about your future. I can see that your future is actually looking really nice. Whatever you're moving towards, whatever success this is for you, Taurus, depending on, the Taurian you are, whatever it is, depending on your situation, the outcome is actually going to be something that maybe lasts forever, or actually adds a lot of security or stability to your life. And with the Two of Wands, it's really talking about your future. So you have lots of plans and ideas for your future. But there could be some sort of decision that's significant, a decision that either you're making or a decision that you're waiting on, that allows you to actually take those plans and ideas and be able to walk down a new path, towards those goals, towards those desires and those plans. Now, so we have this decision, and then I have the Four of Wands. So for some of you, this decision could be in regards to a home. With the Four of Wands, this is my happy home card. This is a decision that maybe brings in a lot of happiness to your life. The Four of Wands also talks of security and stability. So this is what you're moving towards, Taurus. No matter if you're physically moving to a new home, maybe waiting on a decision about a home, or if you're simply just moving forward with your life. For others, this could have something to do with career, because this could be a decision maybe when it comes to even an offer with the Knight of Pentacles, an offer for a new job, or an offer for a higher position. It's going to be something that adds security to your life, stability and security, but also happiness to your life, a lot of happiness here. I do see the Eight of Swords here, which can be that confusing energy, but also this is that mental energy where you're in your mind. You could be fearing the worst. There could be some Taurians with this energy here, the Five of Pentacles and the Eight of Swords, where you are fearing the worst. But, honestly, if this is you, if you are experiencing some of this energy this week, if you are fearing the worst, just know these are a lot of fear-based energies brought to you by courtesy of the moon here, and they're unnecessary worries. This is the sort of energy that the moon brings in. So try to stay out of your head, try to remain positive, try to tell yourself that this success and this victory is coming in. It might be a little bit of a process with this energy, but it is coming, and you have to remember that he's the only knight who's ever always successful. So we have this confusion, maybe this losing the faith as well with the Five of Pentacles. This can be feeling a lack financially, feeling a lack of support, or feeling left out in the cold. But for many of you, I think it's losing faith over things taking root and things starting. We have the Three of Wands sitting next to the Empress. We have two threes, which really talk about new beginnings, things taking root, things starting. You seeing some beautiful new beginning take root within your life, something happening here, something getting started. This is what, for some Taurians, you're experiencing this you know, confusion or these negative thoughts in regards to this. Maybe you're losing faith, feeling as though this is never going to happen, but it is. Spirit is showing me that actually it's very much going to happen. It's just literally a matter of this energy passing. And with the Knight of Pentacles, it is a process. It is a process, but just keep in mind you are slowly but surely reaching your goal. And when you get there, it's going to be so well worth the wait, because there's going to be a lot of happiness, there's going to be a lot of success, and you know, this is stability, this is security, this is longevity. This is going to be something within your life that's going to last for a very long time. So no matter if this is something going on within your career, or maybe something going on with a house for some of you, whatever this is, it's going to be something that is amazing when you finally reach that goal, that you know, that final outcome here. Now the Empress is also that fertile energy, you being incredibly creative. So it's a great time this week, Taurus, for you. I know it's easier said than done, for you to kind of stay away from this energy, like kind of block it out. And if it's you just simply worrying a lot, you can actually eliminate this energy. You need to keep the faith, you need to try to block this energy out, and just be creative. Write down the different ideas that you have, and different plans that you have for your future. With the Two of Wands here and the Empress, this is a great time for you to just be incredibly creative, come up with lots of creative things that you would like to do for yourself, because anything that is started while we have this energy of the Empress, it will be incredibly fruitful for you. It will be incredibly rewarding, even if it's you know, literally not something getting started this week. It still technically is getting started when you're just simply making those plans, writing them down. It actually is coming about, even if it doesn't feel like, oh no, well, things aren't actually moving forward, things aren't actually growing yet. You actually are getting it started in another way, just by being creative and making those plans. It actually is starting to manifest something here. That's wonderful. Because we do have the Two of Wands here with the Three of Wands, I do feel like this is going to be happening very soon. I think that maybe some Taurians by the end of this week, or even early next week, you're going to have some sort of progress. There's going to be something that you're really going to feel, some sort of progress when it comes to this situation taking place here, because we have that Two of Wands with the Three of Wands. There's definitely going to be something that you see, or something that you're going to feel. Maybe something is going to take root, maybe something is going to start to progress. But I definitely feel like there's going to be some sort of progress that's made that's quite significant. I mean, we even have the Four of Wands here, so technically the 2, 3, and 4 of Wands. Just know that as soon as this energy of the moon passes, you're going to feel quite victorious and quite successful. So maybe, you know, behind the scenes, or maybe, you know, there's a lot happening on divine time right now for many people in general. So there could actually be some stuff happening behind the scenes that maybe you're unaware of, and maybe when this energy of the moon passes, things all of a sudden seem a lot brighter, and you're just going to wake up successful one day, Taurus. All of a sudden, you're going to see things just really progress and start to really manifest. So this is, honestly, this is beautiful. You have some amazing energies here. Know that you are going to find success. You know, however you can relate to this, you will reach your goal. So just, you know, use your intuition, keep the faith, listen to your intuition, and definitely use this time to plan for your future. Be creative. It's a great time to be creative. For some of you, I am sensing that, actually for some Taurians, I am sensing that you're going to be buying a new car. I know that's really random, but it is something I just seen right now. So maybe making an offer on a car, buying a car. For some Taurians, I feel like you're buying the car this week. And maybe it's been a process. Maybe for some of you, you might have been looking for a little while, or even losing faith with the whole idea that you were going to be able to find maybe a particular vehicle that you were looking for. I see success. If you've been trying to buy a car, this is actually a great week coming up for you, because I see success if you've been looking for a new car. So this is really nice. All right, so let's draw you an additional guidance card. And if you're trying to get pregnant, great time to try, absolutely. So if you are trying to conceive, the energy is here. So definitely take advantage of this energy. Some additional guidance for Taurus. All right, I feel like it's this one. Very nice. We have Shanti. I'm the angel of peace. I bring new tranquility and a smoother road ahead. Very nice. Very nice, Taurus. So, you know, if you are a Taurian who's stressing a little bit, just know it's going to pass. It's not going to be something that you have to deal with for, you know, an extended period of time. You have Shanti here, which she is the angel of peace. She brings new tranquility and a smoother road ahead. And that's exactly where you're headed, Taurus. Like I said, Spirit's just confirming that right from the start, that this energy is coming in for you. It's just, I have to be honest, not all Taurians will experience this immediately, because things are hidden. The moon likes to hide things, and because this energy is present, like I said, it's my least favorite energy within the entire deck. And even when I just lifted this moon up, look at what we have here. We have moving forward. So we see you moving forward, but then it's kind of hidden. So like I said, things happening behind the scenes, things that you're unaware of, because we have this energy here. But it's not going to last. Just know that you are actually headed towards a smoother road here, and Spirit's confirming it yet again. So this is beautiful, Taurus. So I do hope that you found this reading helpful, and I hope you have a great week. Take care.